Alright, let's look at the homework 4.1, problem number 9. Alright, so we want to find the absolute maximum and absolute minimum of this given function f of t. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so we need to find critical numbers, so we have to take the derivative. Alright, so f prime of t is equal to, alright, so we're going to have to use the product rule because you have this guy multiplied by that guy. And also, I don't like square roots, so I'm going to write it as 36 minus t squared quantity raised to the 1/2 power. Right? Right, so derivative of first guy is 1 times the second guy, so it's 36 minus t squared raised to the 1/2 power, plus first guy is t, and the derivative of that is to put 1/2 in front, keep the inside function as it is, and subtract 1 from the power, then multiply by derivative inside, so it's negative 2t. Right? Then we need to clean up a little bit. Alright, so let's see, there's 2 on the bottom and 2 on top. We can cancel that out. And let's see, so you're going to have this. So this is going to be, right, so I'll go back to square root of 36 minus t squared. Right, here looks like we have a negative sign, and t times t, so t squared over, and you have negative power, so 36 minus t squared goes in the basement, and then you take the square root because of the 1/2 power. Alright, then we have to take the common denominator, so in this case square root of 36 minus t squared. So square root of 36 minus t squared would be 36 minus t squared, and then you have a minus another t squared. Alright, so that would be, actually, can I just write this guy as negative 2t squared. Alright, then we can pull out the 2, so 2 and 36, so it's 18 minus t squared. Alright, and then you have a square root of 36 minus t squared. Alright, so this is going to be, set that equal to 0. So we have critical numbers, t is equal to square root of 18, plus or minus, maybe square root of 18. Alright, that's plus or minus. 18 is 9 times 2 as 3 square root of 2. Alright. So looks like since interval is from -1 to +6, -3 square root of 2 is a little too small. So only critical number we need to consider is a +3 square root of 2. Alright, so there are 3 possible places. So we have to consider f of, right, endpoint -1. So maybe here's the left endpoint, right? And then critical number, f of 3 square root of 2. Maybe I'll leave it as a square root of 18. About that. And also f of 6. Right? So that's this guy and also the right endpoint. Alright, so let's compute that. So this is going to be, so it's a -1. And then you have a square root, 36 minus 1, so it's a 35, right? So negative square root of 35, right? If you put square root of 18, so it's going to be a square root of 18 times square root of 36 minus square root of 18 squared would be a square root of 18. So this is actually 18. Alright, how about 6? 6 times, and 36 minus 6 squared is actually 0, so it's a square root of 0, which is 0. Alright, then it's pretty clear that the smallest value is negative square root of 35. So this guy is the absolute minimum. And the largest one is absolute 18, absolute maximum. Right? So it's negative square root of 35 and also 18. Right? So let's type it in. So this one is negative square root of 35. Right? Then we have 18. Right? So let's submit for testing. Alright, I came back and looks like we got these guys correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.